Paul Sturrock wants to play a settled side as he rebuilds Dundee United, but injury to defender Darren Patterson means one change to the team which drew last weekend with his old team St Johnstone. Magnus Skuldmark wins a recall. He'll play alongside Maurice Malpass, Jason DeVos and Bernard Pasquale in a back four, Craig Easton, Jamie Dolan and Lars Zetterlund in midfield, and Billy Dodds is the main striker, supported by Alex Mathy and Kjell Olofsson. Playing his fourth game on the trot after Sieb Dijkstra was dropped is goalkeeper Alan Coombe. Aged 24, he was 5 years with St Mirren. In his second game back after injury is Celtic keeper Jonathan Gould. He reckons if they can win their next 4 games through the festive spell, Celtic will be right back in the title race. The 11 players who start here are the ones beaten 2-1 by Hearts at Tynecastle last Sunday, with Reaper, Burley and McNamara still out, but there is a significant change in the shape of the team, from a back 4 to a back 3 of Johan Mjalby, Tom Boyd and Alan Stubbs. Stephen Mahy is pushed forward to the left side of midfield, with Vidar Reset on the right, and Simon Donnelly, Paul Lambert and Phil O'Donnell filling the central positions. Henrik Larsson and Lubo Moravcik are up front. The referee at Tannadice is Jim McCluskey. Dundee United start the match. Miserable home record, just 1 win in the Scottish Premier League at Tannadice this season. But they're up against a side who've won just once away from home. A certain symmetry about that. First touch for Zetterlund, fouled by O'Donnell. Free kick just a few yards outside the area. Good first touch from Zetterlund and stopped by O'Donnell. Well capable of scoring from that sort of range. Kjell Olofsson touched away by Jonathan Gould. And it's a corner kick. Well, early action for Gould. This was well angled by Olofsson. And Gould wary that that might be drifting inside the far post. So inside the first 60 seconds, excellent attempt on goal from Olofsson. His corner kick. Here's Dodds. Took too long. United still have it though. Jamie Dolan spotting Olofsson. That's in for Mathy. It's found its way past Phil O'Donnell. Kjell Olofsson again looking for Dodds. That was Stubbs. Now Pasquale. And Zetterlund. Good start this by United. Malpass up in support. The throw in though goes against him. Mahy's pass, first touch of the game for Henrik Larsson, now his second. Mjalby, chased by Moravcik. Magnus Skuldmark taking no chances. Johan Mjalby to his fellow Swede Henrik Larsson. Good effort on the turn. Looking for goal number 15 of the season. He's been in incredible form. The touch to kill the ball, and what a good effort that was from an early season contender for Scottish Player of the Year. Alan Stubbs accurate with the pass. Lovely touch from Stefan Mahy. Waiting in the middle is Henrik Larsson, chested down and touched away by Pasquale for Celtic's first corner of the match. Lovely pass from Alan Stubbs firstly, then the deftest of touches took Mahy away from Malpass. Corner kick. And it comes from Moravcik, flipped on by Stubbs to Donnelly. Now Lambert. First time from Mjalby, easily cleared by Olofsson. Lubo Moravcik got the pass away to Mjalby. Lambert, Larsson, Donnelly, in comes Phil O'Donnell. And off his line, Alan Cook. Good goalkeeping, good burst from O'Donnell into the penalty box. He's been in good scoring form, O'Donnell. 3 in his last 6 matches. And Alan Cook was sharp. Cleared by Gould. Larsson and Moravcik both jumping for the same ball. Easton. Celtic claiming for offside against Billy Dodds. The flag stayed down. Dodds making a run from Malpass. Finds its way through. Billy Dodds still has it. Craig Easton. No way past Tom Boyd. Moravcik taking his time, finding Simon Donnelly. Phil O'Donnell's run, covered by Skoldmark. This could be a chance for Stefan Mahe. Alan Coombe was way off his line. If Mahe could have struck that quickly and accurately, that could well have been goal number 1. A lapse by Skoldmark. Under pressure at the back, good covering, but then gave the ball straight to Mahe. Coombe was out at the edge of the area, but it was hammered way over the top. It's a poor kick out from Coombe, flicked on by a Skoldmark. Donnelly, Lambert, Mjalby, now reset. Quickly in, left by Larsson. In comes Simon Donnelly. The strength of Jason DeVos did it for Dundee United there. This was good play, and Simon Donnelly was a threat. Lots of screaming going on in the Dundee United box. Headed away by Bernard Pasquale. Well, he's noisy already. Paul Sturrock out of the dugout. He's been unimpressed with his team's defensive performances of late, getting into the lead and then giving away goals. Simon Donnelly trying to make some progress through the midfield, and then the square pass. Mjalby, interception by Pasquale. Mathy, he's overrun it, still has it though. Now Zetterlund and Dodds. Well won, determination from Mahe. Now Moravcik, now Mahe. Chance for Stefan Mahe, and Henrik Larsson. Saved by Coombe. Great goalkeeping from Alan Coombe, denies Henrik Larsson when he looked the certainty to score, but the keeper spread himself well. This looked like the perfect setup from Mahe for Larsson to drive the ball home. He placed it wide of the keeper, but Coombe was up to the task. A good attack from Celtic, quickly in from Moravcik to Mahe. Larsson's shot saved. Controlled by Moravcik, good touch on the ball. That Lambert pass was asking a lot of Simon Donnelly. Easton through the middle, Alan Stubbs confident with the header. Alan Stubbs, neat touch from Moravcik. Donnelly to Larsson, getting back, Skoldmark, and off the line by Maurice Malpass. Not happy, is he? So close to an own goal. Skoldmark had his eyes on the ball and didn't know where Alan Coombe was. The veteran to the rescue. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Won well by Dolan. Billy Dodds. Tigerish in the tackle there was Alan Stubbs. Dodds hasn't given it up yet, he's got it back. Now Olofsson. Powerful effort from Michelle Olofsson, but he tugged it wide of target. This was tenacious play from Dodds, which won possession back for United. And a quick hit from Olofsson. Mahe to Moravcik. Foul given against Morris Malpas, no complaints. Quickly taken. That's for O'Donnell. Good run by Phil O'Donnell. Simon Donnelly. Caught in two minds. That was a real chance for Celtic. Donnelly tried to flick this for Henrik Larsson, where possibly the best option was a shot at goal. Pulled back for him by Phil O'Donnell. Coombs kick straight to Mjallby. And nodded out of play by Magnus Skoldmark. Swede against Swede, Skoldmark against Larsson. This could be the last action of the half. But play is stopped. And Skoldmark certainly felt that. And off the pitch, to be joined shortly by the other 21 players. Because that's half-time. No goals at Tannadice. Really undistinguished first half, and some booing and jeering, I think, from both sets of supporters. But an impressive first half for Alan Coombe, who dealt well with arguably the best chance of the half, which fell to Henrik Larsson. But the first opportunity was from a free kick inside the first 60 seconds for Kjell Olofsson, a bouncing shot which was palmed away by Jonathan Gould. Then it was Larsson, lovely touch at the edge of the area, and a half volley just over. This was Stefan Mahe setting up Larsson, and what a fine save that was from Alan Coombe to deny Henrik Larsson his 15th goal of the season. And how close was that to an own goal from Magnus Skoldmark, rescued by his none too happy player coach Morris Malpas. Half time at Tannadice. Dundee United 0, Celtic 0. Celtic are currently the Premier League's top scorers with 33 goals in their 17 games to date before this one, but in the first 45 minutes here they've looked unlikely in the most part to add to that tally. Henrik Larsson's golden opportunity apart, looking to show more invention, more ideas in the second half. In from Moravcik to Simon Donnelly, knocked away by Olofsson. Here's Reset. A pass there well seen by Lambert. In from Mjallby. And a fresh air shot from Lubo Moravcik. Missed it completely. How he remembers that glory day in the Old Firm match, but this attempt not reminiscent of his finishing on that occasion. The Alan Stubbs header. Skoldmark to Pasquale. Kjell Olofsson. Now Billy Dodds. Corner kick. And that's the first of the second half. Kjell Olofsson looks up and sees De Vos and Skoldmark and Zetterlund, all possible targets. There is Lars Zetterlund! 4 minutes into the second half, Dundee United have the lead. And it's Lars Zetterlund's first goal of the season. Timed the run well to meet Olofsson's kick and steered the header down off the inside of the post. Lambert was on that far post, but there was little he could do about this. It was Tom Boyd who was jumping with Zetterlund. Zetterlund got above him, and a powerful downward header, 1-0. Dodds Cleared by Stubbs. Donnelly to O'Donnell. It's a good, powerful run. Celtic responding. Moravcik for Larsson. Moravcik again. Well fielded by Alan Coombe, who's not happy with his defence. So immediately after the United goal, some serious defending to be done. Delicate chip here from Moravcik, trying to pick out Henrik Larsson. His header went the wrong way, and the shot fired in by the Slovak. Moravcik to Lambert. Henrik Larsson tumbling just inside the area. The challenge was from Magnus Skoldmark. The pass all the way along the ground for Larsson. The challenge was certainly clumsy from Skoldmark. He's already come close to conceding an own goal, Magnus Skoldmark, and the penalty claim there turned down. A long throw from Olofsson. Alex Murphy setting it up. Just wide from Jamie Dolan. This wasn't impressive defending from Celtic on the long throw from Olofsson. Look at the number of players jumping for the one ball. It dropped from Murphy. He controlled it and set up Dolan not far away. Donnelly's flick is a good one. Lambert puts it in front of O'Donnell. Now reset. Vidar reset. Too high, claiming for the corner kick. He reckoned this took a deflection. Still waiting for his first Celtic goal. And after this, he's still waiting. Pasquale to Olofsson. Under pressure from reset. Simon Donnelly picks up the loose ball. Vidar reset with Larsson and Moravcik in the middle. And Celtic have a free kick. Given against Olofsson. Alan Stubbs appearing in the Dundee United penalty box. Johan Mjalby as well, just beside him. Here's Lubo Moravcik. And this could drop for Stefan Mahe. Bouncing off Bernard Pasquale. Celtic claims for a penalty kick. A shrug of the shoulders from Mahe. The Frenchman Pasquale. Billy Dodds involved again. It's a good pass from Craig Easton. In from Pasquale, out comes Jonathan Gould, fouled by Shell Olofsson. Free kick given against the United striker. Certainly shook Gould with a shuddering challenge here, and a free kick given against him quite rightly. That's for Henrik Larsson, trying to get away from Magnus Skoldmark. And wins a free kick. There's a fair bit of grappling going on there between the two Swedes. There you saw the arms of Skoldmark around Larsson. And a tug at the shirt as well. Free kick into the box, headed away by Malpass. And the corner kick. Larsson trying to find some room in the box. Corner kick delivered by Moravcik, palmed away and convincingly by Coombe, knocked off the line by Malpass. Maurice Malpass has injured himself in the process as well. A brave stop on the goal line after Coombe had come for the corner kick, got one hand to it, and it was a chance for Stubbs, which he drove in on target, and Malpass was well up to the task. Paul Sturrock indebted to Malpass there, but he won't have been too impressed with the goalkeeping of Coombe. Well won by Craig Easton against Paul Lambert. Olofsson wins the throw, came off Mjällby. In from Olofsson, and a chance for Billy Dodds. A chance there to make it 2 for United. And you're always surprised when Billy Dodds doesn't put an opportunity like this on target. He needed to wait just a moment for the ball to come down, and it flew too high. That's well read by Jamie Dolan. Nipped the ball off the toes of Moravcik. Puts it in front of Shell Olofsson. A chance for Olofsson! Good save, Jonathan Gould. That's brilliant from the Scotland keeper. That was a real chance for Olofsson, and he struck the shot well. So Celtic indebted to Gould there for keeping them in the match. Possession surrendered again by Moravcik. Here's Zetterlund and Dodds. Zetterlund again, chance for number 2. He's offside. The flag up against him. It was a top quality finish from Zetterlund, but the flag was already up, ruled offside as he raced onto the pass from Billy Dodds. Lambert with Mahe alongside him. Henrik Larsson trying to find some space, and that's a bad challenge and surely a booking for Jamie Dolan. Yellow card for Dolan for this bad tackle from behind on Larsson. 6 hooped shots in the penalty box. In from Moravcik. Up was Henrik Larsson. Up 2 was Maurice Malpass. He got the last touch. It's a corner kick. There's the crucial man at this stage of the match for Dundee United to try to hold things together as the pressure mounts. In from Moravcik. Up was Alan Stubbs. And into the stand from Billy Dodds. Lambert to Moravcik, and Henrik Larsson! That's the equaliser, 5 minutes left! And Henrik Larsson's 15th goal of the season. If there was to be a saviour for Celtic, it was always likely to be Larsson. A good ball in here from Lubo Moravcik. And for once, Larsson found some room, totally unmarked. Paul Sturrock will be most unhappy with the Dundee United defending here. Yet again, his side have got themselves in front, and they've been pegged back by sloppy defending. Alan Coombe got a hand to it, but there was no way he would keep that out. Dundee United immediately back down to the other end. They've won a corner kick off Stefan Mahe, and Shell Olofsson comes across to take it. Driven in, low and hard. Moravcik got there, didn't make a totally convincing clearance. And now Celtic on the move again. This could be interesting. Moravcik with Larsson outside him. Birchall through the middle, and good challenge by Malpass. He just stood firm, and sparking off a United counter-attack. Dodds, good pass for Pasquale. Matthew Dodds, Olofsson, all in the box. And there's Dodds. Might well have taken a touch there. He was onside. Tried the first time effort, whereas he could well have brought that ball under control first. Simon Donnelly was in the sandwich there. Dolan and Zetterlund both went for it. Free kick. In from Lambert, came off Maurice Malpass, it's not cleared. A glorious scrum down in the box. Moravcik, again in where it hurts. Here's Mark Burchill. Didn't really catch the shot, but it did produce a diving save from Alan Coombe. That's full time at Tannadice, and it's a point apiece for Dundee United and Celtic. The second half considerably better than the first, but a point only for Dundee United when they hoped for 3, and Celtic's title credentials are again called into question. Final score: Dundee United 1, Celtic 1. Paul, you were writing in the match programme today about sloppy defending, and you've given away a goal here 5 minutes from time as well.
Yeah, that's obviously a disappointment, but I must admit the work rate and the attitude of the players today was different class. We were a wee bit surprised with the formation that Celtic played today, and it caught us out a wee bit in the first half. I don't think we played to the standards that we were looking for, but the second half, you know, they've worked very, very hard and created several chances in the second half. Yes, there's a body blow at the end, but I'm sure if we show that work rate and attitude for the rest of the
contract he offered me, so we have to wait and see.
What sort of stage are negotiations at?
I spoke with him on Tuesday, so he's going to offer me a deal this coming week, I think.
Do you feel hopeful? I mean, the Dundee United fans will want to know, are you likely to stay?
Yeah, the family is happy here, and the only thing which dragging me back home is I still have my work home, so I'm 33 years now, so depends.
You're knocking on a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Shel.
Yes, the poor home record and the poor away record remain intact, I suppose, really. Murdo, strange game. We've just seen edited highlights, which actually made for quite an entertaining watch, but you were there, you saw the whole 90, and it wasn't wonderful, was it?
Yes, I didn't think it was a good game today. There's so many sloppy passes, but for the 27 minutes we've just watched, a lot of good stuff, end-to-end stuff, goal-scoring chances. But throughout the 90 minutes, I felt it was a fairly poor match.
Yeah. Would you agree, Gordon? I know you came back tonight and sat and watched the whole game through.
I watched the whole game, and I would say that there was aspects of it that were entertaining, and we saw most of it. There was a very good editing job tonight, because you can't package it right down to a small amount of time. But there was some good stuff played from both sides at different times in the game. But overall, as a looking at the whole 90 minutes, then there was a lot of bad stuff too.
Yeah, there was, sadly. Lars Zetterlund, though, got the goal which put Dundee United in front. Murdo, how would you assess this one?
Well, it was possibly against the run of play. Celtic had most of the ball, but a good corner in here. But Jonathan Gould did not be too happy. He doesn't make mistakes throughout all of last season, and here we are. He's come out underneath the ball. But I think at the pace of the corner came in. But again, Paul Lambert in the post. Paul's came off the post. A lot of players seem to stand against the post, hoping the ball will hit them. But Paul's moved in to cover for Jonathan Gould going out. A wee bit unfortunate for him in the line.
And that put Dundee United in front. I mean, we can't talk about Celtic at all this season, it seems, without mentioning Henrik Larsson, because he has been their outstanding player, I think, Gordon. 15 goals now, and he had a major part to play, without perhaps impressing just as he has done in recent weeks.
Yeah, he always does well. I mean, Henrik Larsson's such a clever player, and he's having a really good season for Celtic. And most of the good stuff that comes from him, he's involved in. But you know, this was a great opportunity. The ball headed on by Mahi. Moravcik finds him again. Great run on from Mahi. And Henrik Larsson, I think he thinks he's just got to hit the target there and he'll score. The keeper does really well. I've got to give Coombe a lot of credit there. He gets down well, he spreads himself across goal. If Henrik Larsson, though, just lifts it back across goal to the other side, he would score, but normally he puts them away.
Yeah, and this was a strange one, Murdo. This was a great defensive header, really,
yes,
wasn't it?
It's a good move from Celtic, good run. Moravcik here. But watch Larsson's run coming across the front. But Moravcik checks. Larsson's got to go back the way, but magnificent defensive header by Larsson there.
He's really expecting the left foot cross, I think, perhaps, and that's maybe what threw him off.
Well, that's what you're always told when you're a striker. Get to the front post. But Moravcik checking back to the right foot. But look at there. But I think he was just saving up the header for late in the match.
Gordon.
This is a goal. I mean, you can't give a player like Henrik Larsson that sort of space in the box. He's a fine header of the ball, as we know, but this is shocking covering from Dundee United's point of view. They're not covered zonally there properly. They're not even picking up all their men.
Yeah, it's a good example here, just as the header.
It's a great header. Maurice Malpass is dragged to the near post. I think that every other player who's in there is actually picking up. So Morris may be the one that gets the blame for that, because there's 2 or 3 players have been drawn over to the near side, but nobody does anything. They don't stop Paul Lambert making the pass, they don't stop the cross coming in from Moravcik, and then Larsson's alone there. But as I said, you can't give him that sort of room, he'll put them away all day.
And yet Morris Malpass had a major part to play, Murdo, obviously. It finished 1-1, we've seen the goals, but it could have been a very different result. 2 off the line by the veteran United player coach.
You can't get better anymore than Morris Malpass kicking a ball off the line. He's been doing it game in, game out, year in, year out. Again here, it's a good move from Celtic, good passing movement, it's quickly back to front, but a horrendous mistake here from Skoldmark. But there again, Morris Malpass back in the line. You can see his reaction to his other defender. He's just telling him where he's to go.
Offering some nice advice there to his teammate. But I think that it's not a ball that should be played back to the keeper. It's too tight in that situation. Should just have knocked it away for the corner. That's what Morris is trying to tell him in no uncertain terms. But I say I wish I had £1 as well for every time he's knocked a ball off the line in his career. Here's another one as well. Alan Stubbs firing a really good ball. He actually hurt himself. Murdo and I were talking about it there. No doubt about it. He's hurt his knee. Certainly, I would think knee ligaments have gone there just as he's catching that ball. But it's a fine strike through the keeper's legs because of the pace of it, and he just stretches out a leg and gets it away. Yeah,
he's a wonderful professional. The former international teammate of yours, shows how long ago it was, doesn't it?
That's right.
But a wonderful example to everyone at Tannadice.
Well, that's right. I think when he plays at the back for United, everything looks a lot securer than when he's not there. He reads the game very well, but he's got a knack to get in behind the goalkeeper when he's under pressure and to get his foot on the ball and stop the ball going over the line.
Just all that experience coming out, really. I
well,
suppose,
that's right.
isn't it? There was a passage of play towards the end, Gordon, wasn't it? Within just successive incidents, really, within a minute of each other, which again might have turned the game completely.
Yeah, that's right, because Dundee United were pushing forward, and they got a great opportunity, a good little ball. I think it was Easton here, just flicks it through. Great run from Olafsson. What a good strike that is. Jonathan Gould does well because he has to react very quickly to it. It's not exactly in the corner, but it's a good run. Look at the pass, just takes Alan Stubbs out of the game. But it's at Jonathan Gould, but he still has to react quickly because it's coming with a lot of pace.
And then immediately afterwards, Murdo.
Yes, at the time we felt this was quite tight. For the 1-2, I felt Billy Dodge had played the ball immediately, but he held on to it. But when we look at the angle here, Alan Stubbs is maybe playing them on for about half a yard. So, but by the time the ball's coming across, it maybe looked to the linesman or the assistant referee that it was onside, but the picture shows here that he's half a yard onside.
Definitely onside.
Definitely onside. And
you agree, Gordon? Yeah.
Yeah, the thing to remember as well is that 1-0 at this stage. When Zetterlund goes and puts it away, that's 2-0, and the game's probably tied up at that stage. Celtic are finished, but you have to say, linesmen, they have to react very quickly when defenders are coming out as forwards go through. But quite often you see them make a mistake, and from Dundee United's point of view, unfortunate to have a decision go against them there.
Yeah, but briefly and finally, Murdo, I think we're really expecting more from these two clubs, and I'm sure they themselves are expecting more.
Well, that's right, but we're seeing so many games now that the quality's not been there. We're looking for goal-scoring chances, good football. I think the side that's had the best reward this year for good football is Kilmarnock. They've been sitting up the top of the league, possibly a poor performance today at Ibrox, but all season I felt they've been possibly the best footballing side. They've been making a lot of chances and they're sitting up towards the top. But United and even Celtic's only won once away from home. That's a very poor record.
No doubt. Challengers, and a match which never quite lived up to expectations. As is so often the case when a manager departs, Aberdeen produced a much improved performance in the 2-0 win over Hearts. Robbie Winters scored only his second goal of the season, with Ian Jess adding another before having a penalty saved by Gilles Rousset. And Dunfermline made it 10 draws in 18 games when they were held to a 1-1 draw by Motherwell.